Yada boop boop. Yada la lily dee. You do 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 diddly dee doodly doo diddly dee.
The nerdy photographer and the crew of the Fibonacci, desperate to save Rula 3RDS and find the Camera Obscura, race to the deserted desert planet Tanis. There, in the ruins of an ancient civilization, buried beneath the planet's swirling sands, they find themselves trapped by the villainous mechanic, smuggler, and all-around rogue, Hamdo Bane.
Why, nerdy photographer, whatever are you doing in such a nasty place?
Why don't you come down here and I'll show you?
No, thank you, my friend. I think we are all very comfortable up here, yes? Yes, we're all perfectly comfortable up here.
Son of a bitch. Hey, if you're gonna abandon us down here, at least give us Rula back.
Unfortunately, Rula still has a part to play, whereas you do not. The Robitos and I are decrypting her memory banks, and soon we will have the location of the camera, which they have a great interest in finding.
Too bad they don't know you like I do, Hamdo.
Yes, too bad. Perhaps you could warn them. If only you spoke Robito.
What did he say?
He said that perhaps in 1,000 years, even your photos may be worth something.
Hey, that's unnecessarily harsh.
I know, right? Well, adieu, my friend. Auf Wiedersehen. Bye-bye.
Great. Okay, so we're stuck in a hole. It's not so bad. Our adventure with the space pirates taught me that we have the technology to just get, beamed out of here. Someone get Fibonacci on the horn and tell him to zap us up to the ship.
Snug.
What? We're too far underground to get a good signal? Great. That's just great. What's the point of this technology if you can't use it when you really need it? Okay, everybody, let's start looking for a way out. Hey, what's that moving over there?
Asps. Very dangerous. You go first.
It's a snake. Singular, not snakes. And it seems to be going through a hole in the wall. Time to go through that wall and find out what's on the other side. Looks like it's demo day! Okay, that wall is a lot more solid than I thought it would be. This could take a while. And these episodes have been getting longer and longer. Maybe we should just fast forward a little bit? Whew, okay, wow. Things escalated really quickly once we got out of there. That ship just exploded. I hope we got that on tape. So, do we have any idea where Hamdo is?
We have the coordinates. We must be careful. The camera isn't like anything we've gone after before.
Do we really need the speech fib? You know what a cautious fellow I am. Oh, whoops. Skip ahead. Skip ahead. They didn't focus the lens.
That means their decryption would be off.
They're digging on the wrong planet.
Nerdy, help!
Come on, Hamdo. We chased you to this planet. We survived the collapsing bridge. We followed you down a little minecar ride. You have to know by now that we don't give up easily. So just flip that switch on the other side of the wall, and I'll pass the coordinates through to you.
What's the rush, nerd?
It's a long story. Better hurry up or you'll miss it.
Perhaps the room you're in is growing smaller as we speak?
That might have something to do with it.
I think I will take my chances.
We are going to die. Skip ahead. Skip ahead. You know, I may have missed some valuable exposition with all of this skipping around stuff, but it looks like the Robitos have abandoned you. They took off with Rula and didn't think twice about leaving you behind. Give me one reason why I shouldn't run you through right now.
The secret of the camera has been safe for thousands of years. And for all that time, the Knights of Obscura have prepared to do anything to keep it safe.
Wait. You're telling me you're part of some secret organization that's been trying to protect the location of the camera this whole time?
Yes!
Okay, on the count of 3, who was the best James Bond? 1, 2, 3.
Sean Connery.
Yes, of course he is.
Did we just become best friends?
Yep.
This seems awfully convenient.
Shut your robot mouth. Let's go get Rula. Skip ahead.
I'm not a robot.
I said skip ahead. Okay, so it looks like the other Robitos fell for that distraction. That was a good job, guys. And it's just those 2 guarding Rula. Now, where's the camera?
It's that glowing thing over there.
It looks like it's changing shape.
Yes. The camera will choose its permanent state based on the person who wields it, should they prove worthy.
So I don't have to choose like the right form of the camera or anything like that?
Nope. Just grab it.
Okay, you're absolutely sure about that?
Absolutely. 100%. Sure. Theoretically.
Okay, then let's blast those Robitos, get Rula back, and snag the camera. Easy peasy.
Wait, there's just one more thing.
What's that noise?
We woke the guardian of the camera.
The guardian of the camera? You couldn't have mentioned this before?
I did. You skipped past that part.
Damn it! I knew there was something I missed. I shouldn't have skipped ahead so much.
Who dares disturb the Camera Obscura?
We do, but hey, don't worry about it. We're here with one of the Knights of Obscura, so don't worry about it. Totally cool.
Hey, don't bring me into this.
You brought yourself into this.
Silence!
No! Meanwhile, on the other side of the galaxy, the all-seeing, all-knowing observer feels a disturbance.
That's strange. I felt a disturbance, as if someone had unleashed a power so immense that it could endanger reality itself. Oh well, there goes the cosmos.
He broke Rula 3RDS
And that's bad, right?
cosmically.
Thanks for the safety tip. I think I'll be heading back to my ship now.
You will go nowhere. You will await judgment from the Guardian for disturbing this sacred site.
You guys, I think Hamdo may have the right idea. Everyone, look away! Look away!
Snug?
I know you're scared, but whatever you do, don't look at Rula.
Who will be first to be judged?
You have been judged, Guardian, and you have been found wanting.
I gotta be honest, this is not the way I envisioned us going out.
You have all been found wanting.
The camera.
What?
Use the camera.
Your composition is lacking.
Almost got it.
All must be destroyed and reshaped in my image.
Almost there.
It's the end of the world as we know it.
Oh, it's nice knowing you guys. I'll see you on the other side, nerdy.
Got it.
All must conform to the ruler 3RPS.
It's power-up time. In brightest day, in darkest night, no photo shall escape my sight. I can totally work within this light. Behold my power. I paint with light.
Hey, dude, nothing happened. Did you check the batteries?
I am absolute.
Batteries? This thing has batteries?
I am a cosmic constant. I can never be broken.
Damn it, the lens cap is still on. Hate when that happens. Okay, where was I? Oh, yeah. Hey, Rula. Time for you to take it down a notch.
Are you a god?
No. I'm the nerdy photographer.
Are we alive?
Define life.
Snug, snug.
Do you believe in miracles?
I guess we are alive, but we are very confused. What happened?
I used the camera to absorb Rula's excess power.
I feel much better now.
This is great. Everything worked out perfectly. I mean, we got Rula back, we found the Camera Obscura, we averted a fourfold cross rip in the space-time continuum. There were absolutely no unforeseen side effects of what we've done, and the universe should be at peace now. All in all, I think it was a pretty good day. Who wants to go get something to eat? I'm starving.
Snug, 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 snug.
I know this great diner on the edge of the universe.
Ba-da-dee-da, ba-da-dee-doo-doo, da-ba-dee-dee, beedle-dee, beedle-dee, doo-ba-dee-da-ba-da-dee-ba-dee-da-ba-dee, doodle-doo-doodle-doo-doodle-doo, beebla, beedla, beedla, doo.
Man, that was a really good omelet. Glad I didn't order the special, though. Hey, why aren't the lights working in here? I am the nerdy photographer. That was nice. A tad derivative, but still. Who are you? I'm you. I'm just a super cool version of you. So you're the super cool photographer? Guilty as charged. And well, we need to talk. You've opened up a whole can of worms all over the multiverse. The multiverse? Yeah. Did you think there wouldn't be repercussions after what you did?
What exactly did I do?
Something super cool. And that's just not like you. Come on. We've got work to do.
Thanks for joining us for this thrilling adventure episode here on the Nerdy Photographer podcast. Before I get into the credits, I just want to take this opportunity to thank you for listening. Getting feedback from listeners really makes putting together this podcast, especially episodes like this, worthwhile. If you enjoyed the podcast, I hope you'll subscribe and tell your friends about the podcast. The Nerdy Photographer is an independent podcast, which means I need your help to spread the word. I don't have a marketing team or a bunch of producers working on this podcast. It's just me. So telling other people and writing reviews go a long way towards helping me reach new potential audience members. Reviews and subscriptions help our rankings and move the podcast up in the charts, meaning more people find the podcast. You want to connect with us on social media? You can find me on Twitter, Instagram, and Reddit at The Nerdy Photo. And here are the lovely people who contributed to this episode. Cam Dobain was played by Jason Hamilton. Jason is just jazzed to be on the show. Rula 3RDS was played, as always, by Jen Clark. Jen is a comedic performer from the greater Detroit, Michigan area. She performs with such groups as Cougar Den, Snafu, JK, and Magna Carta. Jen is open to being on other podcasts. Are you looking for a funny female to be on your comedy podcast? Give us a shout out via social media or send us an email and we'll put you in touch with Jen. Golden Hour, the Snug Warrior, was played by Fred Zorn. Fred also creates all of the character drawings for the animated versions of these adventure episodes. Be sure to catch Fred's internet radio show, The Dog's Ear, Sundays on bonepoolradio.com. Check the website for the schedule. The Guardian of the Camera was played by my friend Tony Wolf. Tony is an actor, singer, writer, and illustrator based in New York City who has worked in theater and film and television for over 20 years. Tony has also written and illustrated multiple comic journalism pieces for the New York Times, and his autobiographical comics have received coverage in New York Magazine and the UK site New Statesman. You can find Tony on Twitter and Instagram at Tony Wolfness. And special guest Fritz Swanson returned as The Observer. Fritz Swanson is a writer who can be found at fritzswanson.com and on Instagram at Fritz Swanson. He teaches at the University of Michigan, and among his other hobbies, he collects low-grade Marvel comic books. If you have a sub-100 issue of the Fantastic Four that a kid drew on, he's interested in talking to you about it. I would like to thank these folks again for contributing to these episodes, and the podcast over the last year since the first animated episode debuted. Here's to many, many more in the future, and until next time, stay safe and stay nerdy.